Examination schedule of SSC and HSC announced. SSC examination begins on 14th November and HSC examination starts on 2nd December. Mass vaccination drive to start again tomorrow. 80 lakh vaccine doses to be administered on this day. 25 lakh doses of Pfizer vaccine to arrive in the country tonight. Tomorrow is Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's 75th birthday. Various programs taken to celebrate the day. Sheikh Hasina is Awami League's leader in next election. Who would be BNP's leader, asks Obaidul Qadir. Sheikh Hasina, the name of struggling episode, a symbol of development and progress, comments Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Era of Angela Merkel's Germany ends. Centre-left party SPD wins election. And Barcelona defeats Levante in 3-0 in Spanish La Liga football. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Center. You have just heard the headlines and now news in details. The government finalized the schedules of this year's Secondary School Certificate SSC and Higher Secondary Certificate HSC and their equivalent examinations. The Secondary and Higher Secondary Education Board published the exam schedules today. As per schedule, this SSC and HSC examinations will be held from November 14 and December 2, respectively. The theoretical examination of SSC examination will end on 23rd November, while the HSC examination will end on 30th December, according to the schedule. The mass vaccination campaign will start tomorrow once again across the country. 80 lakh people will be inoculated on the day. Earlier, 45 lakh people were vaccinated under mass vaccination campaign. To make the campaign a successful one, 80,000 health workers will work at 6,000 vaccine centers all over the country. Professor Dr. Mohammad Shohidullah, chairman of the COVID-19 National Technical Advisory Committee, thinks all have to play a role from respective position to make the mass campaign a success. The campaign will start from 9 a.m. tomorrow. People can get corona vaccine from vaccination centers by showing registration card or NID card. Meanwhile, 25 lakh Pfizer corona vaccines will reach the country today. 5 crore 52 lakh corona vaccines have reached the country from various sources so far. The 75th birthday of Prime Minister and Bangladesh Awami League President Sheikh Hasina will be celebrated across the country tomorrow. Sheikh Hasina, the eldest among the 5 children of father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Sheikh Fazilatun Nisa Mujib, was born at Tungipara in Gopalganj on September 28 in 1947. Like the previous years, Awami League and its associated and like-minded bodies will celebrate the day through various programs. On the occasion, discussions, milad and dua mahfils, special prayers will be organized in the capital and across the country. Sheikh Hasina returned home on May 17, 1981. In 1996, 21 years after her father was assassinated, Sheikh Hasina led the Awami League and helped the party assume power and became the Prime Minister for the first time. In 2008, she led the Grand Alliance to an overwhelming victory, acquiring 90% of parliament seats in the general elections. She was elected the Prime Minister on January 5, 2014 for the second time in a row. Sheikh Hasina assumed office of the Prime Minister for third consecutive term with a thumping victory in general elections in December 2018. Under her leadership, Bangladesh has become a role model for development, attaining steady economic growth, becoming self-sufficient in food and attaining a marked progress in the fields of women empowerment, agriculture, education, health infrastructure, communication, energy and power, trade and commerce, ICT, and the SME sectors. Sheikh Hasina was also conferred with various honorary degrees, accolades and awards in recognition of her leadership excellence and intellectual flair. On the occasion, Bangladesh Television will telecast 3-day special programs. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid called upon authorities concerned to ensure maintaining proper health rules in the university in case of starting education activities in person. The President made the call when a delegation of Dhaka University, led by its Vice-Chancellor Professor Dr. Mohammad Akhtaruzaman, called on him at Bongo Bhavan this evening. In a briefing, President's Deputy Press Secretary, Munshi Jalaluddin, told that during the meeting, the DU Vice-Chancellor informed the President about preparations for the commencement of educational activities in person in the university after being closed for a long time due to the corona situation. He also informed that education activities in person will be started after ensuring at least 1 dose of vaccine for the students. Mentioning that the students too incurred losses in their studies due to corona, President Mohammad Abdul Hamid stressed on taking steps, including extra classes, so that they can make up their loss. The President also urged the delegation for ensuring that all students are vaccinated within a short period of time. During the meeting, the delegation apprised the President of various activities taken on the occasion of the centenary celebrations of Dhaka University to be held on November 1 this year. President's Office Secretary Shampod Borua, Military Secretary Major General S.M. Salahuddin Islam, and Secretary Attached Mohammad Wahidul Islam Khan were present. Maldives High Commissioner to Bangladesh, Shirujimot Samir, made a courtesy call on Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry at her office in the Parliament building today. During the call-on, they discussed economic development, expansion of trade and commerce, COVID-19 vaccination program, inter-parliamentary friendship group activities, Bangladesh labour market in Maldives, and other issues. The Speaker said the government is working tirelessly to get country's people vaccinated against coronavirus. She said Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has taken timely measures to secure Bangladesh's development unhindered and maintain normalcy in people's day-to-day life during the corona pandemic. Maldives High Commissioner Shirujimot Samir recalled his country's long and strong diplomatic bondage with Bangladesh and said hospitality of Bangladesh people and its scenic natural beauty are something worth mentioning. He said celebrating father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's birth centenary, maintaining health guidelines despite the COVID pandemic is appreciable. High officials of the parliament were present during the meeting. Sheikh Hasina will lead the Awami League in the coming election. Mentioning this, the party's General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has asked BNP who would be their leader. He says there is no alternative to Sheikh Hasina in the politics of Bangladesh. Obaidul Qadir goes on to say people won't accept an absconder living beside the River Thames as their leader. The Awami League General Secretary was speaking at a program at 23 Bangabandhu Avenue in the capital today, marking Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's 75th birthday. The Agriculture and Cooperatives Affairs Subcommittee of the Awami League organized it. Obaidul Qadir said the BNP is having a daydream to oust the government by launching movements. The BNP will lose its position further if they kick off violence again as they did in the past, he added.
আমি বিএনপিকে প্রশ্ন করতে চাই এবং বলতে চাই আগামী নির্বাচনে আপনাদের লিডারকে আন্দোলনে আপনাদের লিডারকে কাকে ঘিরে আন্দোলন করবেন কাকে ঘিরে সরকার গঠন করবেন আমরা বলে দিচ্ছি আমাদের লিডার হচ্ছে শেখ হাসিনা শেখ হাসিনার বিকল্প একজন নেতা দেখান শেখ হাসিনার বিকল্প একজন নেতা আপনাদের দেখাবেন একজনকে দেখাবেন পলাতক দণ্ডিত আসামি দণ্ডিত পলাতক এক ব্যক্তি তিনি আপনাদের পরবর্তী প্রধানমন্ত্রী এটা কি বাংলাদেশের মানুষ গ্রহণ করবে? কি শেখ হাসিনার বিকল্প হতে পারে? আজকে তাহলে কি মানুষ এত বোকা নয়? মানুষ জানে বিএনপিকে ভোট দিয়ে লাভ নেই। আগামী বছর যখন মেগা প্রকল্পগুলো একে একে উদ্বোধন হবে, বিএনপি চোখে শস্যের ফুল দেখবে।
Chairman of the Agriculture and Cooperatives Affairs Subcommittee, agriculturist Dr. Mirza Abdul Jalil presided over the program. Awami League Presidium member Begum Motia Chaudhry and Joint General Secretary AFM Bahadur Nasim also spoke on the occasion. Member Secretary of the Agriculture and Cooperatives Affairs Subcommittee, Faridun Nahar Laili, moderated the function. Information and Broadcasting Minister and Awami League Joint General Secretary Dr. Hassan Mahmood has said Sheikh Hasina is the symbol of a revolutionary history, development and progress. He said this today at the Secretariat after unveiling a photo album marking Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's 75th birthday. The Press Information Department organized it at the PID conference room. Dr. Hassan Mahmood said the country has changed by the magical leadership of Sheikh Hasina.
একজন জীবন্ত কিংবদন্তির নাম, একটি সংগ্রামের নাম, একটি উপাখ্যানের নাম। তার নেতৃত্বে বাংলাদেশে গণতন্ত্র প্রতিষ্ঠিত হয়েছে। তার নেতৃত্বে বাংলাদেশে মানুষের ভোটের অধিকার, ভাতের অধিকার প্রতিষ্ঠিত হয়েছে। তার নেতৃত্বে বাংলাদেশের মানুষের অর্থনৈতিক মুক্তি অর্জনের পথে আমরা বহুদূর এগিয়ে গেছি। তার নেতৃত্বে বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্ন পূরণের পথে বাংলাদেশ আজকে বহুদূর এগিয়ে গেছে। আজকে বাংলাদেশ স্বল্পোন্নত দেশ থেকে মধ্যমায়ের দেশ উন্নীত হয়েছে তার নেতৃত্বে। আজকে বাংলাদেশ খাদ্য ঘাটতির দেশ থেকে খাদ্য উৎপীড়িতের দেশে রূপান্তরিত হয়েছে তার নেতৃত্বে। তার নেতৃত্বে দারিদ্র্য বিমোচন করার ক্ষেত্রে আমরা বহুদূর এগিয়ে গেছি। দারিদ্র্য যেখানে 41% ছিল সেটি এখন 20%-এর নিচে। তার নেতৃত্বে খেলাধুলার ক্ষেত্রে বাংলাদেশ বহু অর্জন করেছে। বাংলাদেশ আজকে যে টেস্ট ক্রিকেট খেলছে এটিও শেখ হাসিনার নেতৃত্বে। তিনি যখন প্রথমবার দেশ পরিচালনার দায়িত্ব পান তখনই বাংলাদেশ কিন্তু এই ক্রিকেট খেলায় টেস্ট লাইসেন্স পেয়েছিল। এবং তিনি আজকে জননেত্রী শেখ হাসিনা যেমন গণতন্ত্রের প্রতীক, জননেত্রী শেখ হাসিনা একই সাথে উন্নয়ন অগ্রগতি অর্জনের প্রতীক। এবং তার কারণে বাংলাদেশ আজকে বিশ্বসভায় সম্মানিত হয়েছে। তাকে যখন এসডিজি অগ্রগতি পদক দেওয়া হয়, তিনি যখন সম্মানিত হন, তিনি সম্মানিত হওয়ার পাশাপাশি দেশ এবং জনগণও সম্মানিত হয়। সেটি হয়েছে এবার। তিনি বহু জাতিসংঘের বিভিন্ন অধিদপ্তর এবং জাতিসংঘের পুরস্কার সহ 40টির বেশি আন্তর্জাতিক পুরস্কার পেয়েছেন তিনি।
Principal Information Officer Mohammad Shahinur Mia presided over the program. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Mohammad Mokbul Hussain spoke as guest of honor. Later, Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood joined a monthly meeting of the ministry. The number of dengue patients are increasing day by day across the country. 214 new persons have got admitted to different hospitals with dengue symptoms in the last 24 hours, bringing the total figure of dengue patients to over 17,000. So far, 63 persons have died of dengue fever. Physicians and experts have suggested to keep surrounding of the residential areas neat and clean so that the Aedes mosquitoes cannot spread breeding ground. The experts also suggested all concerned to bring their patients to nearby hospitals immediately if dengue symptoms are found in them. Bangladesh reported 25 COVID-19 deaths and 1,212 new infections today. Directorate General of Health Services, DGHS, in its routine daily statement today said the death toll has risen to 27,439 from coronavirus, and the tally of infections has risen to 15,52,563. The recovery count rose to 15,12,681 after another 1,202 patients recovered. The statement said 4.36% of 27,787 samples tested positive. DGH's statistics showed of the people infected from the beginning, 97.43% recovered and 1.77% died. The statement said of the 25 deaths, 1 is between 21 to 30 years, 1 is between 31 to 40 years, 3 are between 41 to 50 years, 6 are between 51 to 60 years, 6 are between 61 to 70 years, 4 are between 71 to 80 years, and 4 are between 81 to 90 years. 13 out of the 25 people died were male, while 12 were female. DGHS informed that 9 people died in Dhaka division, 8 died in Chattogram division, 3 died in Khulna division, 3 died in Sylhet division, and 2 died in Rangpur division. Meanwhile, COVID-19 global death toll crosses 47,64,000 and over 23 crores 27,70,000 people have been infected globally. Besides, more than 20 crore 94,09,000 people have recovered from the virus so far. Now, international news. Germany's center-left Social Democrats SPD have claimed victory in the federal election, telling the party of the outgoing Chancellor Angela Merkel it should no longer be in power. SPD leader Olaf Scholz said he had a clear mandate to form a government, while his conservative right was determined to fight on. The two parties have governed together for years, but Scholz says it is time for a new coalition with the Greens and Liberals. Preliminary results gave his party a narrow election win over the Conservatives, who suffered their worst ever performance. 1 man has died and 9 people have been injured following a strong earthquake that shook the Greek island of Crete on Monday. The earthquake, which hit at 9:17 a.m. local time, had a magnitude of 5.8 according to the Athens Geodynamic Institute. It said the quake's epicenter was 14 miles northwest of the seaside village of Arvi in southeastern Crete at a depth of 6 miles. Civil protection authorities confirmed that there has been extensive damage to some buildings, mostly old ones. Now, news on weather. Weather forecast valid for 24 hours commencing 6 p.m. today said light to moderate rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gust wind is likely to occur at most places over Khulna, Borishal and Chattogram divisions, and at few places over Rangpur, Rajshahi, Dhaka, Mymensingh and Sylhet divisions, with moderately heavy to heavy falls at places over the country. Met Office said day and night temperature may fall slightly over the country. Now, news on sports. Barcelona beat Levante by 3-0 in Spanish football La Liga last night. The Catalans got a win after 3 matches, though they are still out of the top 3 in the point table. Barcelona is at 6th position with 12 points from 6 matches. Real Madrid remain top of the table with 17 points from 7 matches. Ansu Fati scored for Barcelona, who played wearing the jersey number 10 left by Lionel Messi. Memphis Depay and Luke de Jong scored the other 2 goals. In other matches, Rayo Vallecano beat Cadiz by 3-0. Real Sociedad beat Elche by solitary goal, while Real Betis beat Getafe by 2 goals. To end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Examination begins on 14 November and HSC examination starts on 2nd December. Mass vaccination drive to start again tomorrow. 80 lakh vaccine doses to be administered on this day. 25 lakh doses of Pfizer vaccine to arrive in the country tonight. Tomorrow is Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's 75th birthday. Various programs taken to celebrate the day. Sheikh Hasina is Awami League's leader in next election. Who would be BNP's leader, asks Obaidul Qadir. Sheikh Hasina, the name of struggling episode, a symbol of development and progress, comments Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Era of Angela Merkel in Germany ends. Centre-left party SPD wins elections. And Barcelona defeats Levante by 3-0 in Spanish La Liga football. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. We